Hi, friend. Welcome to my channel. Can we get to the yams? Sweet yams. 'Cause I want me a plate. You guys, I love me some candied yams. And sometimes I don't want to make them at the stove top. So I make them in the oven. So today I'm going to show you how I make oven-baked candy yams. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this. I'm trying to tell you. Let's get right into it. So of course we can't have candied yams without the yams. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to get some yams. I got some big boys because you know bigger is always better. And I ain't just talking about some yams. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna wash them, we're gonna scrub them, make sure there's no dirt or anything on there, and they're as clean as we could possibly get them. Then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna grab our potato peeler and we're going to peel them. We're gonna remove all of the skin. We don't need that business. We're gonna take it off. Then after that, we're going to go ahead, we're going to take our knife and we're gonna take off any excess things that we missed that we could not remove with the potato peeler, okay? All right, so now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take our knife and we're gonna remove any excess things that we could not remove with the potato peeler, any specks, any black marks, anything that don't look appealing to the eye, that look a little bit raunchy. We're going to remove it from our yams. And it should look a little something like this. Isn't she a beauty? We're going to cut it. You don't want to cut it too thick and you don't want to cut it too thin, baby. You want it to be a little slim thick, okay? You want to cut about like a half an inch thick. You don't want to cut it too thin because once you start mixing it and stuff, it's going to start breaking. And you don't want that business. Just like that. That thing is looking good, okay? All right. Now, for my liking, I didn't want to leave them round. I wanted to cut them one more time. And some of them, I even cut them 4 times because some of them were really big. But that's totally optional. It is up to you. You could leave them around if you want. You could cut them in 4s if you want. You can cut them in 2s if you want. It's totally up to you. Whatever you want to do, baby, that's what them yams want to do because you the boss of them yams. Them yams is not the boss of you. Okay? All right. Once I cut into 4s because they were really big circles because the yam was a huge fat yam, okay? But for the most part, just cut it in 2s. Now we're going to start adding our ingredients to make it candied yams. So here I have an orange and we're going to add a half of an orange in there, okay? We're going to squeeze all that. All there's going to give the citrusy flavor. This good flavor is going to make it really good. You want to make sure you add some of that in there, okay? Boom. If it has any seeds, you're going to go ahead and remove the seeds that fell on there. Once we're done adding the orange juice, we're going to add 1 cup of brown sugar, a half cup of white granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. Just like that, okay? This is what's going to make your candied yams really good. You need to add all of that, trust me, okay? And we're going to add 1/4 cup of salt. Every time you're making something very sweet, you always need to add a little bit of salt. It's just going to make it a little bit more sweeter, okay? And hold on to your horses. I know there's going to be some people in the comments talking about that's too much sugar. Baby, when you make yours, when it's your recipe, you put less sugar in yours. How about that? It could be so simple, but misery loves company. Let's continue. We're going to go ahead. We're going to mix everything together. Make sure we combine them until they become one as a unit. Then we're going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of water. Not too much. That's enough water because once you cover it with the aluminum foil, it's going to make more water and you don't want it to be too soupy. So that's all you need. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to mix it all together to make sure that water is well incorporated into the candied yams. Then we're going to go ahead and get 2 tablespoons of butter and we're going to put the butter on top of the candied yams. This is going to give it some flavor, the buttery flavor. And it's going to make it taste real good. Now we're going to go ahead and cover it with aluminum foil. Put it in the oven that was preheated at 400 degrees for about 1 hour. 45 minutes to 1 hour, okay? And, the reason it's going to be in there for so long is because we need time for our sauce to thicken, okay? So just go ahead and leave it in the oven for that long. And baby, it should look a little something like this when it come out. Ooh, child. Look at those candied yams. They are nothing to be played with. Child, let's go ahead and give these beautiful candied yams a moment of silence for the beauty that they hold. Yes, child. Yes, look at the candied yams, you guys. Look at the gravy. Look at the sauce. Do you see how thick it is like syrup? Do you see how it's not soupy? Do you see how it's not watery? Do you see how it looks delicious? Baby, this gonna be the dish that one auntie bring that know how to cook. This gonna be that dish. Once you bring this dish in, baby, you just go ahead and cross your legs, sit down in the chair, put your shades on, and just wait for the people to say, "Ooh, who made these candy yams?" Hey, you really outdid yourself this time, auntie. I ain't even know you could cook like that, auntie. Hey, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye. Until next time.